welcome back to Farming Simulator. And today I'm going to take you through the updates to version 1.3.0.6 of MaizePlus. There are a few really significant changes, and we'll have a look at those first, and then we'll run through the rest of the changelog. So I'm going to load up my brand new MaizePlus save here on Zalonga with a fairly random selection of mods that I've just downloaded from ModHub. They bear no significance to how I normally play. The modders that created them are of no significance. I was just randomly, desperately trying to find mods that would trigger the feature that has been added to MaizePlus, which I'm trying to fill for until it appears. And there we go. So if you have too many height types enabled in your map, you will get an error message appear warning you of that. It will allow you to continue, but obviously it's not recommended. And what you should do is go back out of the game and, as it says, remove some of the mods which add height types or raise the number of height types that are available on the map. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. We don't provide support for how to do that, but you could do that. So let's reload and we'll try again. We're back again and we're trying to load up again with the new version of MaizePlus. I've removed all of the mods that increased the number of or added height types to the game. So we should be good to go now. We should be able to load in and start up our new game of MaizePlus. And we get another warning message, and this one, MaizePlus will now detect if you've got mods that add incompatible bale types. Now this one you can choose to continue with. This is more of just a warning that you may find that if you make bales with, you've got an incompatible baler, or in this case I've added the liftable bales mod, which adds custom bale types. You might find that, for example, if you make grass silage, you might get whole crop silage rather than grass silage. You can choose to continue if you want or not. Okay, so those two were most of the big updates. Let's run through the changelog properly. So first update is clover and alfalfa are now only added to balers and harvesting equipment if they are included in the map. Next one is that there is it's listed as a small change to additive for loading wagons, and what that means is for some loading wagons that aren't set up quite so well, additive should work as well now, which is cool. Guys have done some clever coding there. As we've already seen, if there are too many height types registered and MaizePlus can't register the height types it needs, you'll get an error message. And also, if you've got a mod installed that adds incompatible bales to MaizePlus, you'll get an error message. There are some mods I note that will flash up the warning that work just fine. For example, the quick bale. I think the issue there with the quick bale is that if you use conditioned grass, you get whole crop silage rather than grass silage. But the quick bale does work fine with MaizePlus. Next one is that if there were some incorrectly named fruits, for example, if something like alfalfa was incorrectly named, you would get error messages, and those are now suppressed within the game, so that doesn't cause any problems. There is an update coming with production revamp, which is going to let you filter the prices menu, and I've got the beta version of that running, and you can see here we've got the option to press the C key, and MaizePlus has been prepared for that. So if we press that, we can filter down so that we can filter it on just the grasses, for example, which is kind of cool. There we go. We can filter it on silages, and you can see just the MaizePlus silage types, just feed types. So, yep, that's been added. And then lastly, 2 additional language translations have been added. We've added Portuguese and Brazilian Portuguese. So that's the update to MaizePlus for version 1.3.0.6. So for me, the 3 big ones from a gameplay point of view are: more loading wagons will now work with silage additive with the different MaizePlus fill types and these error message catches when you're loading up to let you know that you're doing something where there might be some issues with your gameplay. So yeah, if you found this video useful, click the like button, and I'll see you next time.